Hello, everybody, and welcome to my laptop. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to show you how I convert a DVD into a digital film format. I've had to do this for all the Gage Guild library programs, and recently I've managed to improve the process a little bit. So, without further ado, I'll show you how it's done. So if I go down here, this is my file explorer, and I will open it up so the full screen. And what we will do is we will look at some files that I've prepared. So ignore all this. This is where I keep all my video files, or some of my video files, I should say. So conversion demo. Here we go. Now I've chosen program 106 from the Guild Video Library, which is one of my particular favourites. It's Fettleworth Harbour, and you can see it via the Gage Guild website, but you'll see the improved version at the end. Now, this directory has, you can see you've got this file at the bottom. You can ignore that. You have the video underscore TS file, which is the standard file that you will find on a DVD. Whether this is created from an image for a DVD that Chris Simpson used to use to create the DVDs that he posted out, but you will get this on an ordinary DVD if it's in a DVD player. So we'll open it up, and this is the contents of the DVD. So really, you can play the files video TS and video TS 01 underscore 0. They've got icons next to them which suggests that they can be played with not Power Director, Power DVD, which is what I have on my laptop for playing DVDs, but there is nothing in them. The files that you are interested in are these files here, the VOB files, .vob. Now, if you notice, there are three VOB files down the bottom. There's this VOB file up the top. You can discount everything above this, so you can ignore those 5 files there. These 3 files at the bottom are the ones that you're interested in, and it's the bottom 2 particularly are the ones that you're really interested in. If I expand it out a bit, you can see that they are quite big. They've got something in them. This one has got something in them, but you don't really need it. So we've got the 2 files at the bottom, number 1 and number 2. Now, you can convert these straight off. So I'll minimize that. And if you see on my list of programs, I've got a program here which says convert VOB to AVI. This is freeware, so it doesn't cost you anything to have it. So if I open that, you can see I can open a file. So we'll find those files again. You can probably just drag and drop them if you want to, but we'll do it the long-winded way. So it's picked up all the files that have got VOB. So really you're interested in these, so you can do that one. And here where it says ratio, if you don't know what the aspect ratio of the program is, leave it as none. If you definitely know what the aspect ratio is, then you can change it to one of the 3 other options, but I will leave it as none. So press convert, and then it asks me where I want to put it. So we'll select the default and away it goes. If you can see, the process is continuing. Now, this will take a little while to complete because the a DVD is made up of a number of VOB files. They're the things that actually display when you put a DVD in a DVD player. They're the things that display, and the DVD player actually jumps between all the different VOB files, so you don't get a gap. So when you're watching it, it just appears to be one continuous film. However, when you do it this way, you end up with one, two, or more VOB files. And when you try to stitch them together, it doesn't work. You end up with a very, very, very tiny black space in between, which, if you're not expecting it, it is not particularly noticeable. But if you are expecting it, you will spot it. And you get one of these um, gaps like every 20 minutes or so. So we'll wait for it to finish. As you can see, it does take a few minutes or so to do it. I should have mentioned when I started, you get the option of all these 9 different formats. What you want is you want either MPEG-4 or MOV. The others are different formats. MPEG-4, you get, it basically provides you with an MP4 file, which is easy to edit, and the same with MOV. So you can either pick MPEG-4 or .mov, and it will create that kind of file. So we'll just wait for this. It's almost done. Right, it's finished. So if we go over here and maximize this screen, go up. You see there, we've got a file called VTS underscore 01 underscore 1, and it's an MP4 file. So it's compressed it and converted it into a digital file, and we can play that. So we'll play it and just show that it's the start. And there it is. So we don't want to bother about that too much. So we'll just delete that one because I just show you as an example. Now what we're going to do is we can get rid of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this VOB merge freeware. So we're going to add a file. And what this does, this bit of freeware software does, is it takes all your VOB files and it creates a single VOB file. So you don't get the jump or the gap when you have to join them together. You'll just get one file. So we'll just, so it's that one. That one, and we need to add a file again. And it's that one. And if you press merge, and this is quite a fast process. And at the end of all this, I should end up with one file that says merged. And there it is, merge.vob. What we'll do is we'll rename that. and then we'll minimize that again, and we'll restart our convert to VOV to AVI. And this will take considerably longer. Okay, so it is almost finished now, and that is basically all there is to it, but I'll show you a bit more afterwards. These programs that I use are by no means the only ones that are available, but if you hunt around, you can find programs that are freeware using the internet. Um, and this is Fettleworth Harbour, the video, and it has created one file an hour and 2 minutes long, which hasn't got the jump in the middle. If you'd done it using two conversions, it would have created a blank space in the middle. So the next thing that we do to convert, I use Cyberlink Power Director to do all the editing. So what we'll do is we'll open that, and what we'll do is we'll format the video so that I can put it on Vimeo to replace the program 106 that's already there. All right, we'll do that quickly. Shouldn't take too long. I need to do this process where I run the original film through something like this, because Vimeo for some reason doesn't accept video in DVD format. So you have to convert it into something that is a digital aspect ratio, 1280 by 768 is probably what I'll use for here. So what we'll do, import the media files. Just find them. It's that one. And it's done it as a 4. Right, so it's 4:3. The aspect ratio, we'll do OK, and then it should import it. And then if you just play it through, just check that it goes OK. Drag it along a bit so it's a bit quicker. Right. So if you right click this now in this, you get properties, and you can see that it's 720 by 576, 25 frames per second, and that is a standard DVD format. That's the bit rate, 1117 kilobits per second. So we will now produce it so that we can get it into a digital format, and it will have to be produced in a digital in some format that Vimeo recognizes. So it's that one, and we'll just check the bit rate. Bit rate's 3 megabits per second, and then we will output it to Z drive. Z drive is on my laptop is an SSD, so it should go quite quickly. And then we'll do start. Okay, so it's almost finished. The total time to convert a 1 hour video is about 6 minutes. It's almost finished. You can see it counting down here, and the time and the space. And what it will do is when it finishes, this window up here will change. So of course it's not entirely necessary to do this if you have got a substantial collection of video on DVD. You can convert it and you could join bits together and edit it however you like. You don't have to convert it. I'm only converting it because the Gajo Guild library uses Vimeo for security reasons. And like I mentioned earlier, Vimeo does not accept stuff that video that is not in a standard format, and a DVD is not standard digital format. So you get a strange error on Vimeo. So I've learned that through doing all the programs that I've converted over the years. So it's almost finished. A few more, 30 seconds more. And that is about that. 7, 5, 4. There you go. 5 minutes 48 seconds to do 1 hour's worth of video. Open file location, and there is the completed file. Should be converted into 1280 by 720. So it's playing in a window, but I can't really do anything about that. It has to be in that. And there is the file 106, Fettleworth Harbour, Peter Corizon, late Peter Corizon, and that's how I convert the videos to the video library. But you can do it for your own DVDs. So what we'll do now, we'll just get rid of that. We'll save that. So project as 106. Okay, so here we are with Fettleworth Harbour on Vimeo, and what we're going to do is we're going to replace the video with the new version, and we'll just get it from here. And what this does is it replaces the video but keeps the URL, so this remains the same on the Gajo Guild website, and so that it appears the same. So it's going to take a little while. My Wi-Fi is quite fast, but the upload speed is not all that brilliant. And that is that. So that is the process from start to finish And what we have done is we've taken the DVD image of the Guild Library Program 106, which is Fettleworth Harbour. We've extracted the two files from the that would be on the DVD that have actually got video in them. We've merged the two together. We've converted them to from analog to digital. So we've converted them from VOB to MP4 files. We have then put that MP4 into a video editor and converted it to a format it's acceptable for Vimeo. And thank you for watching. I hope that if you have got a substantial collection of DVDs that you would like to convert to video, this is something that you could follow. It's by no means the only way of doing it, but it's the way that I've been using to do it. So thank you for watching.